Hi everyone, Scorp here, starting a new playthrough of Duelist the Roses Gemini. So I put together a poll in the Discord, just a reaction poll, and people voted for dragons to be the next run I did. So we're gonna play through as dragons. And I got pretty annoyed in that last Fiend playthrough. I'm not gonna lie. And I feel like just absolutely trashing a run right now. So, I'm going to be right back after I've entered a few passwords. And we're also going to go get ourselves a... We'll pretty quickly end up getting ourselves a good deck leader. So, I'll be right back. Okay, I went ahead and put in 5 passwords just to get cards that I kind of wanted to put in the deck. And we can go ahead and take out cards that I don't want to have in the deck. Tyhoon's one of them. I don't really need most of these winged beasts, so I'm gonna take out most of them. I did put in Harpy Lady, so I'll go over why I picked these cards. Dark Dragons will fuse with the Tyhoon super easily. Meteor Dragon, so I can make an MBD. And Yamatano Dragon Scroll is just a good weak dragon. There's a whole lot we could add to this deck to make it better. But for right now, this will be good enough. I don't really need to go super hard on making this deck stronger because it's already pretty good. And we're going to get a lot of stuff that we want kind of early from opponents. And I'm also just going to end up giving myself a Secretary of Defense deck leader at some point here. It won't be for Taya, but, well, it'll probably be right after Taya. Yikes, what a terrible hand. Don't really want to use Baby Dragon, because the main benefit dragons have is their deck leader powers are really strong. Can you imagine how bad Taya would be if I just gave her Taya's AI, where she can't fuse? Yeah, this is not a great opener, but it's okay. She hasn't played an equip yet, so we're in pretty good shape. And out of this first duel, all I need is a 3 in a row. And we'll, of course, save Scum for that. Let's see here. At some point, I will draw some cards for fusions, but at this point, Parrot Dragon can pretty well take care of her, as long as it's not on Soken Field. Also, this Toon Field's actually really good for me. That looks like an equip, though. No, just a double fusion. I'm happier that it's a double fusion, but... Yikes. There's no real point to use Monster Recovery there, other than just to save Parrot Dragon's life, but... right now, I just need to get through my deck to find cards that actually I want, so... We're just going through. Maybe I shouldn't have removed every single one of those winged beasts so I could actually make some Crimson Sunbirds. Wow, she finally decided to not fuse and she double equipped the card. Good job, Taya. This is probably the best play, so might as well do it. That fusion doesn't quite work. That one does, though. We'll just do this. I know this ties, but I want rid of it. The Sky Dragon's not quite strong enough for this fight. But we got a Harpy's Pet Dragon now. One of the... Honestly, if you can get yourself a just regular copy of Harpy's Pet, it is an excellent creature to have as your deck leader, because it's really easy to level it up. Because you can just play 3 copies of it and 3 Harpy Ladies and some Dragons in your deck, and you can make them really, really easily. And now after all of this, I can't make the fusion I want. Great. Okay. I have just drawn this deck in the worst order. And even still, we're, like, super winning. Like, it's amazing how weak Taya is, but... honestly, that's intentional. I wanted people to actually be able to start and do this first fight. Ew. Why can't I draw anything? Where are any of my Tyhones? I have 2 of them. Where are... I mean, I just have drawn in very bad orders. Which is unfortunate, but we'll get there. I mean, I think we're gonna get there, like, next turn. May need that Hinotama for lethal. Oh, no, I don't. I just kill. Okay, we're gonna do some save stating here just to save myself a whole bunch of time. Doesn't matter what the first card is. It's nice because it's something I can see easily. Excellent. That's not it. Nope. Oh, also somebody asked in a comment, how do you do slot reels so well? Well, practice is one good answer for that. Your other answer is just use save states if you want to make it easy. I can't hit that button in time. This thing is, like, really far. There's so many cards in these slots. No. Nope. There we go. Okay, now save state this also. There. Okay, we're gonna use Beast Skull Dragon as our deck leader. Excellent. I said I wanted to just blow through this game and show off the power of dragons, basically what I want to do here. So I'm going to use basically everything at my disposal to do that. Go in here. So I'm going to go ahead and build the deck. We're going to just get rid of one of these cards that I don't like in the deck, which is a machine for sure. Save just for safety. Then we're going to go to this field. And we'll be here for... so what I'm going to do is just pass, and then I'm going to summon this face up. It gets 4 experience a turn, and I'll be here for an eternity until this thing gets Secretary of Defense. I'll be back in like 10 duels. But for you guys, it'll be a second, so be right back. Okay, I did this a couple times, got myself a promotion. I'm pretty sure that's the last promotion I'll need. So what I'm going to do is I am going to kick out Baby Dragon and put B-Skull as my leader, and then put Baby Dragon in my deck. So now we have increased movement and level cost reduction. You can speed that process up a whole bunch if you go ahead and go get yourself like 3 of them. That's a pretty easy way to make stuff go faster. Each one gets 4 experience every time you basically hit the start button at the end of your turn. So if you can make 5 of them, you get 20 experience a turn, and 100 turns, that's 2,000 experience. You need like 7,500 in this mod to max out a leader. So it doesn't take too terribly long in this mod, but definitely an important thing to go do. Especially for dragons, they have some of the best leader powers in the game. Just don't do it for anything that's between level 4 and level 6. Especially don't do it with level 4 leaders. They get literally only increased movement, which is terrible. Oops. I really hoped that would fuse. Oh well. So now you can see that Baby Dragon cost 1 there, so that fusion cost me almost no summoning power. Hopefully that's not a Blackluster Soldier. If he plays Blackluster Soldier, we're kind of in a bad spot, and that's a Blackluster Soldier. Okay, Plan B. I can't really beat Blackluster Soldier with this deck. I'm gonna be honest. Ooh, and a new Kazi. Nasty. Actually, I don't really have much of a plan B in this deck, so... yeah, that's just a problem. I don't know if I can actually win. We'll go through our entire deck to see if we have anything that can even come close to beating that, but I mean, that thing is a 4,000 attack on that square, or it's at 3,800, plus it gains another 600 against dragons. Yeah, it's pretty good. Hmm. Oh, what am I doing? I don't really need Curse of Dragon, I guess. We'll just do this, this, this. This is still not big enough, mind you. And his leader powers are kind of a problem for me. If I had that dragon treasure still, and hadn't used it, we'll still try. It's just gonna be a pain. There's no way to make Blackluster Soldier weaker, so... Okay, sir, do your worst. Yikes. It's basically impossible for me to do anything if he doesn't, like, come attack me. Oh, this card's probably a spell, too. Monster recovery? Oh, well, that's really bad. Oh, good. I didn't expect that to work that well. So, by Yamadron, I need to make sure that his BLS doesn't get to me. So I'm just gonna stun it and then back away. So yeah, I'd have to get over a 3900. Or outside of his leader range, I'd have to get over, like, something kind of close to that big. We'll just do... You know, maybe there is a way we kill him, so... I just need to have a constant set of wind creatures. Or him to just keep playing right there, that works too. Okay, played around block attack there. Get myself an extra 1,000 damage here. Okay, maybe we have a chance. That's not a bad card. I'm going to get rid of these two, because Dragon Piper could actually be very bad for us, since it's not wind. It also has a super high defense, so it's not great for this kind of strategy. But Baby Dragon's great for it. Again, we'll play around block attack to start with. It's unlikely that there's a block attack, but if there is, I don't want to deal with it. Somebody had also suggested to make all of the Judgeman fusions that use female warriors to be Empress judges. Well, that would be great thematically. I don't think I want to nerf warriors any more than they've already... since they're already so bad. I should have played around block attack, but he hasn't had traps in a while, so... And on top of that, I don't expect him to play a trap when he can play a monster. Oh, man. So, that was a grueling duel. Nothing here that I really want. 3 in a rows are nice, in as far as giving me the ability to get more strong dragons. But we didn't get one. That's fine. I'm not going to save state for literally everything. There's no real point in that. I should have actually sent my leader to go get the hidden card from Tristan, because it would be pretty decent in this deck, because then I could use it for some interesting fusions. Oh well. Yeah. I don't think any of these cards really help. Although, against my, let's take out the holograph. And put in some of these. Put the Karamas back in. Or a Karama back in. It should be slightly better than having a holograph in the deck, since we have Pyros. We could definitely get some Salamandras from Mai. That would not be bad. It's not really what I'm going for. I'm not really trying to play a Dark Dragon deck. Although, we definitely have all of the makings to go get Dark Dragons, except for the fact that we can't actually go farm them. Sure is a hand. I keep Daihon around because it's great for fusions. The other cards were kind of meh, so... if we play a single MBD here, we just automatically win the duel, so... Also, there is one thing that this AI doesn't do very well, and that's play Harpy Ladies and the Harpy Lady Sisters and Harpy Pet Dragons that are in Mai's deck. Mai very much has these cards, and she just doesn't use them, which is fine. I think the main reason for it is because they're so expensive. I still have yet to draw a Dark Dragon. Or much of any use, so... I mean, I can definitely defend from Crimson Sunbirds with this Harpy Pet Dragon. Unless she equips one, and even then, I can just throw an equip on it. Not what I want to see at all, game. Now I really need to draw a Dark Dragon. Okay, here's a Red Eyes. Red Eyes should be able to beat most of her stuff until she plays an equip. I do have to worry about Mirror Wall. If she plays Mirror Wall, I'm kind of in a bad spot. But there's nothing I can really do about that. All of the labyrinth terrain on these fields really is going to put a damper on the strength of one of the main strengths of dragons, which is how fast you can move. So that's going to be a consistent thorn in our side the entire way through this playthrough. Oh well. Okay, let's see here. Just throwing Hinotama at her. Ooh, that's not good. Actually, it's great for me. It's not good for her. That's pretty much about the worst case scenario you could ever have. Excellent for me. Lets me pretty much just smack her in the side, which is good. Let's hit first. Okay, we see there's no Mirror Wall. That's the only thing I was really worried about. Dragon Treasure should be lethal now, since she powered up our creature for us. Now, unfortunately, she didn't play a single Salamandra. So, the only thing we really even kind of want here is Harpy Lady Sisters. Or if we were going down the Winged Beast path for this, well... Let's just get ourselves another dragon since we got a 3 in a row. Oh, Trihorn would have been great. Ooh, there's a Gaia the Dragon Champion. That was a card that I actually wanted to put in this deck, so... I kind of wanted that as leader, but... short of having it as leader, it'll be a good card for our deck, so... that's one of the things that you can do with save states in playing dragons like this. You can easily get yourself things like Gaia the Dragon Champion. And they're exceedingly good. So I'm going to get rid of a Fairy Dragon because that's pretty much just always been a dead card. Also, I want to put in Nuatori over this Mountain Warrior. And it's also time for us to do a Reincarnation. Now, some of the most important cards for us to go get in Dragons, there's a couple of them. Probably the most important thing we could get is, like... if we're going to truly go for Dark Dragons, I mean, the problem is that there's not many cards that we can actually get from Reincarnation that are that great. So I'm going to reincarnate Punished Eagle and then be right back. Okay, I'm just going to stop with 1,000 Dragon. It's good enough, right? Tremendous Fire is just better than a Hinotama. Hopefully our deck doesn't cost too much, but I am not too worried about it at this point. So I'm going to just do this cutscene. And save our game and call that an episode here. So we got ourselves 1,000 Dragon. We got a SD deck leader. This is a pretty good start to the game. So we're in a pretty good spot. Thank you all for watching and have a nice day.